Hello. Oh, almost fell. This is kind of like a rollover video from like the last one. I don't know which one I'm gonna post first. I don't actually know, but I just wanted to talk about how, like, if you actually let things work out and stop fucking opening a closed book, it will actually move by. Like, it's kind of like, think of it like this. If you are walking, okay, to a certain place and you keep stubbing your toe at this certain intersection, you would think to yourself naturally, oh, I keep hitting my fucking toe on this intersection or this whatever the fuck. I should probably move and get a different route, right? Or route, whatever. I call it route. So that's a very logical thing to do. It seems like common sense. However, people don't seem to apply that to themselves. People, aka me, big dog over here, like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, people don't tend to apply that logic to themselves. Humans really do think they're infallible. You're not. Because using that same logic of, if I keep hitting my toe on the same specific part, I should probably have a different way of walking or a different path. Knowing that, if you keep having the same issues, like the same consistent issues around the same time of the year, because for me, like, usually I have issues around summer, winter, and October specifically. It's specifically October. I don't really know why. I keep having the same issues. Luckily, I'm now like figuring out how to manage it. I have been doing that for a couple of years now. Know how to manage it. Why I'm having those issues in the first place, because like there's a reason for everything. By the way, you guys are on my window, my very fat window. So I'm just like leaning my hands on here, because I'm on the edge of the bed, because for some reason, like when I go back like this, I feel like there's a bit too much distance. So yeah, I'm gonna get close and personal. Yeah, so like if you just keep having the same issue, for example, if I don't know, like it just applies to every issue: relationship stuff, money stuff, jobs, work, social life, pretty much anything, a skill you're trying to learn. Yeah, let's use a skill you're trying to learn. If you keep trying to learn like bar chords on a guitar, for example, if you keep trying to do that and you're having the same consistent issue of your thumb being in the wrong place, you should probably move your thumb, or make it a habit to move your thumb when you realize your thumb is in the wrong fucking place, instead of keeping it where it is and then complaining that you can't play guitar properly. Does that make sense? If you're having boy or girl, they, them issues, love-wise issues with whoever it is that you're fucking or talking to, and the same issue keeps coming up, you should probably reconsider being with that person. I'm not saying break up, and this is like me talking to myself as well, my past self, my current self, myself in general, my soul, and to whoever else relates. It's like, if you keep having the same consistent issues, I'm not just talking about one problem and then fuck them, like get rid of them, I'm not saying that, but it's like, if you consistently have the same issues with the same person, you should probably reconsider and rethink, why am I with this person? Then you can decide if you actually want to break up with them or not, or cut ties. This applies to friends as well. This fucking applies to friends as well. This applies to friends. No one talks about friends. It's always romance. No, friends as well. Family as well. Fuck it. Anyone. If they keep giving you the same kind of issues and it's like raising the same alarm bells, you should probably, again, reconsider being with them. Because you can't really complain that you're having an issue if you're doing nothing to stop it. People think that the solution will just drop into the palm of their hands. And you know, the funny thing is, even if the solution did drop into the palm of your hands and it was just that easy, you'd probably keep making the same mistake, because you're not, you know, making your brain into that habit, or giving your brain the habit of actually combating the issues, if that makes sense. Like, you see an issue, you're like, oh, this makes you really sad. Oh, this makes you really sad. You just stay sad, you keep repeating the same issue. Are we going to try and combat it? Or you try and combat it once and it doesn't work, so now you just say fuck it. If you're going to be loyal to something, you should be loyal to trying to improve yourself. You should be loyal to trying to respect yourself. Because you know what it is? When people have the same issue, they are staying loyal to having that same issue. They see the signs, they see everything that's happening to cause these issues, they do nothing to stop it. They are staying loyal to their past self. They're staying loyal to a self that doesn't respect them, instead of making it a habit and attempting to stay loyal, because it's going to be hard either way, it's going to be difficult either way, attempting to stay loyal to the new and improved self-respecting self that wants to do well for themselves when they can, you know, and being patient with themselves. Because realistically, humans are always going to be consistent with something. I feel like no one struggles with consistency, because we're all consistent with something. If you sleep in all the time, you're staying consistent with your sleeping all the time. If you're always working out, you're being consistent by working out. Or, I don't know, going for a walk every day like a habit. It's all about consistency. Humans are nothing but consistent. We constantly make the same fucking mistakes over the past fucking 100 years. Okay, so if you have it in you to stay consistent with ignoring the signs, because a lot of you say you have issues, but you know what the issue is, you're just ignoring it. How do I know that? Hello, me. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude to anyone. I'm just saying, like, it's literally the truth. Like, 80%, fuck it, 90% of the problems or above that I've seen it coming, and I can pinpoint exactly where it started. I just decided to ignore it because the issue hadn't gotten big enough yet. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, why am I letting the issue even erupt to that size in the first place? That's one big thing I have, like an issue that I have. And it even reflects in like my daily life, like my mess, like when I get really messy and stuff. It's like, I wait to clear the mess when it gets to its peak. That doesn't actually make sense. Why are you waiting till it gets unbearable to do something? And I don't, it doesn't make sense. That's why people say when you're cleaning, you clean slowly by slowly. So apply that to your life. You're having the same type of issues. Slowly notice the habits that are causing you to have these issues, and slowly break them. Oh my god, I got a job today notification. I really hope I can work at the empanada place. I got an interview there like last week. That would have been really fun. But yeah, like, just, and let things work out. When things are working good, that's like part one. Part two, when things are working out, it's scary and we're not used to it. So we do things to, what's the word? Self-sabotage it. Yeah, we do things to self-sabotage ourselves, to go back to the past self, because the past self is what we're familiar with and what we know, and humans like to be safe and with their familiarities, so they won't want to move past that, even if it's literally for the better. Even if it is literally for the better, we all want to get better, we all want to be happy and good or content, but we're not doing things that go in that direction because we're not used to that, and that doesn't make sense. So it's like, if you actually want to have this thing, then you can have it if you put in some type of effort or show actions that you want to do it instead of just talking. Because now, when you look at if you were to explain the scale of your life to me or to some other random person, some stranger, like, and you were telling me the goals that you had, I'd be like, okay, so what are you doing now? Like, so I'm assuming you've started your, like, if you want to run a marathon, I'm going to assume you're going to be training. I'm like, oh shit. So you've been training, right? And then you're just lazing about all day eating Pringles. It's like, but you said you wanted this thing. So now you're just talking. It's like, there's no issue with that if that's what you want, but I'm assuming you actually want to partake in the marathon. So do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm directing that to myself, like, and that's why I'm kind of trying to like lock in no cortisol level spikes here, lads. Like, I just, I'm the advice is to myself. I'm just like, if I want a certain thing or I want to get over a certain thing, anything in general, I should probably be making moves in that direction instead of doing things that past me would have done that have no correlation to the thing I want now. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm trying to go vegan, why do I keep eating meat? It's the same type of logic. If you're trying to get over a friend or relationship or a family member pissing you off, do something about that. Girls, I'm going to use romance again as an example. I know we're all tired of it. I don't care. It's the easiest one as an aromantic person, because most people I know are not aromantic. So I have to like use this example to get the point across. And we've probably all been in some type of romantic situation with someone. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, okay, and you guys are broken up and you want to get over them, I always tell my friends this. I always fucking tell my friends this. Delete everything you have of them on your phone, okay? Delete the selfies, the videos, sex tapes. I don't know what you guys have. I don't know what you guys got going on. Hey, man. Delete all of that shit, okay? Because there are emotions tied to that thing. That's a sentimental thing. It's a sentimental piece. There are emotions tied to that thing. Knowing that, and of course, you've had probably like a decent amount of time with this person, even if you haven't. A connection is a connection. You've done all of this with this person. Why the fuck do you keep going back to look at them in your camera roll if you're trying to get over them? If you're trying to get over someone, it means you're trying to become disinterested in that person and move on with your life. Almost like they don't exist. Almost. If I'm trying to forget about something, I don't keep interacting with that thing. If I'm trying to remember something, you have to reverse it. This helps me. I reverse it. If I'm trying to remember something, I keep interacting with it. Now, telling people don't do this and don't do that doesn't usually work. So what works for me is I have to reverse the phrase. So it's like, oh, but I don't actually want that thing. So if you're trying to get over someone or get over something, even if it's someone that died, fuck it. Like, knowing that, I reverse it and I'm like, okay, if I'm keeping on like interacting with that thing, that means I'm gonna remember it. Do I want to remember this thing? No. I tell myself, okay, Mawa, I really wanna remember my ex. I don't. I don't want to remember my ex. I've forgotten quite a lot about my ex. So it's like, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that. So I should probably do things that are the opposite of that. Like not looking at their photos. If you keep looking at someone's photos, I hope that made sense, by the way. Like I really hope my point is being made. I really need to take a shit and I need to go on a walk. I need to smoke weed. I need to pick up a package and plan. I have so many things I need to do. I need to plan 2 shoots and I'm seeing my friends later this week. I'm so nervous about having friends. Oh my God. Anyways, I was saying something. Oh yeah, checking locations, looking at selfies or pictures of them or videos of them or anything to do with them, checking their stories, checking if they viewed your story. They keep occupying your brain and your brain is not sentient. Your soul is sentient, your brain isn't. So your brain is like just an information harbor, okay? It's just full of information and it works very much like very simply in the fact that if you keep giving it if you keep showing your brain that something, if you keep consistently showing your brain something, you're showing your brain that that thing is important and that you'd like to remember it. If you keep, because it's like when you're becoming friends with someone, you make an effort to remember their name. You constantly think about it so you remember their name. That's because you want to remember it. If I don't want to remember someone's name, why the fuck do I keep thinking about their name? Think of it like that. Stop checking everything to do with them. You need to pretend that they don't exist. You have to fake it till you make it. You can't keep interacting with that thing and expecting to get over them. Of course you're not over your ex. You keep looking at them. How the fuck? You need a bit of distance. Fuck. Like, guys, oh my God. This is frustration at myself, by the way. But not really. It's frustration at myself and whoever else needs it. I'm like speaking to myself like this. I really do like think of it logically. I'm like, I don't really care about this person internally, but I keep feeding my brain stuff that makes me think I am when I'm not. So I just stopped and I'm okay. Those birds were really pretty and really cool. Am I shouting at you guys? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. You know how it gets. Like, oh my God. It feels like ages since I made a video, but it actually hasn't been ages. I think it's been a couple days, I think. I don't know. But the rave was really nice. It was really nice being around like fellow people of color, queer people. Like it was really nice. I could just be myself. Oh my God. It was so nice. I'm not going to let anything negative get to me. I don't want it to get to me, so I'm going to try not to. If it happens, then I will let the sad feeling come and go, but I'm not going to force anything. So yeah. I wonder what I should have to drink because I'm quite dehydrated. I did not know we had mosquitoes in the UK though. We're not a tropical country. What's that about? I really want fruit.